Well, good evening, good people. Happy Saturday evening. Mark Holmes here, and as always, I want to say thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Blue Sports Report. Without you guys, as well as you ladies, you know that this literally does not work. You know, I did my morning video this morning, and I was talking about the Philadelphia Eagles, because right now, let's be clear here, things are crazy in the world, so we'll get to that in a minute. But the Cowboys have done really nothing. We've rehashed everything and so on. So I focused on the Eagles. The Eagles are always focusing in on the Cowboys and telling us how much our quarterback sucks, how old our running back is, how bad our coach is, and so on. And so when we go ahead and look at the Eagles, I was bringing out, and this is what's funny, is I can go through and I can make a comment about the Eagles, and the comment I made wasn't about hate or anything like that. It was actually trying to look at it from an outsider's point of view. And my point of view was, Saquon Barkley, if he has a peak season, doesn't necessarily give you guys more than what you were getting last year from DeAndre Swift. And that's just my own personal opinion. And I was pointing out that, you know, the funny thing about running backs are, even when Zeke Elliott was rushing for 1,500 yards and, you know, the running back of the year, you know, rushing king, we weren't winning jack. Pointing out that Adrian Peterson, throughout his career, has been incredible during the regular season. I don't believe he has a playoff win. And you can go down the line. It's been since really Emmitt Smith and Terrell Davis that you've had great running backs that have been Super Bowl champions in their heyday. It just doesn't happen. And again, it is silly season where there's not a whole lot to talk about right now. The Cowboys, you know, we all know who we got on the team. We know that Overshown is coming back, Agent Zero, and we need him to play lights out. We know what Eric Kendrick is and how well he should work in Mike Zimmer's defense. Micah Parsons, we all know that he's a diva, would like to get paid and everything else, but he'll be there at training camp. That CeeDee Lamb hasn't gotten a contract and that he's holding out, but he's still working out with Dak. And Dak's had a walking boot on as a precaution and so on, but is fine and ready to rock and roll now that he is a father and everything. That Zeke Elliott is our lead back, who might not make the roster, as some people have said, but is definitely an elder statesman. So we know all of this stuff with the Cowboys. And so I took today, because Game Time Brian was saying that I look a little bit worn out, and, you know, take a breather, slow down, and yada, 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 acting like I'm 90 years old and need help across the street. So today, Mike's actually down here was helping me do some stuff and doing some stuff here with my wife and things. I just kind of like, let me step away today. Let me just step away a bit today and get refocused tomorrow. Tomorrow we've got our Sunday afternoon chat and so on. And that was good to just relax a little bit from YouTube. And then all hell breaks loose. Donald Trump gets shot. And it brought back, you know, I'm old. I'm 58 years old. And I'm not saying that to belittle myself. I'm actually very proud that I am 58, that I've actually lived this long, because I've seen so many things in my lifetime. And growing up, you have to understand, when I was born in Virginia, at that time, interracial marriage was illegal. The year I was born, the Civil Rights Bill was passed. And I was one of the first classes in my elementary school to actually be integrated. So I've seen a lot in my lifetime. My parents have seen even more. And throughout my life, I remember Gerald Ford, I think, got shot 3 times, or shot at 3 times, excuse me. Not shot, shot at 3 times. I remember Reagan getting shot, and so on. But the thing that's crazy to me nowadays, with the temperature, the anger that people have, it saddens me. It really, truly saddens me, because we used to be able to talk to each other. The internet has been incredible. The fact that I'm talking to all of you here on a cell phone, that literally when I get finished within 5 minutes, it can be live across the world. That, to me, you have to understand, I used to use a rotary phone growing up. Okay? No caller ID, no call waiting, no internet, no computers. We actually went outside and picked up the newspaper and got ink on your hands as you were reading them. It doesn't matter which side of the aisle that you're on. We should be able to agree to be able to disagree without having to try and kill each other. That's the thing that saddens me the most. I have sat here for the last few hours and it really makes me almost want to cry. I pray for us, for all of us. At some point, we have to realize we are better, stronger, and smarter together than apart. And as this big blue marble rotates around the sun, we're all in this shit together. At some point, we got to wake up and realize that. You know, I always say, let the people know how you feel about it. You might not get the chance again. And in this day and age, more than ever, that is the truth. I love you guys. I appreciate you. And by all means, be safe out there. And God willing, we'll all see each other tomorrow.